Hi guys and welcome to Salim's Kitchen. In today's video we will be making these beautiful and crunchy samosas step by step for beginners. So let us start by making the samosa filling first. Finely slice one medium onion. Three green chilies finely sliced. Three stems of spring onion finely sliced. One green pepper finely diced. And a handful of coriander or dhania finely chopped. Now on medium heat in a medium-sized pot or pan, add in 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Now when the oil is nice and hot, add in 500 grams of mutton mince meat, 1 teaspoon of salt or salt to taste, and 1 tablespoon of ginger and garlic paste. Now give this a good mix and start separating the mince meat like this. And when you separate it, it will come off in chunks like this here. Now once you have mixed it and separated it into chunks like this, let it cook like this here for 1 minute. Now after 1 minute, the mince meat will start cooking like this here. So now use the back of your spoon and break the chunks down into smaller pieces. Smash it down like this here. So they become small, finer pieces. Now we are going to cook the mince for 6 to 8 minutes, and we are going to mix it in after every 2 minutes. So after every 2 minutes, when you mix, any chunks that you see, smash it down like this with the back of your spoon. After 2 minutes, After 4 minutes, after 6 minutes, after 8 minutes, the mince is now perfect. And you can see there's no water here. This is the oil that we put in and the fat that was released from the mince. So you need to cook it until all the water that's released from the mince is dried out like this here. Now we are going to add in the onions and the green chili. Now give this a good mix. Now allow the onions to cook for 4 minutes, mixing after every 2 minutes so that it cooks evenly. After 2 minutes, after 4 minutes, now we have cooked the onions for 4 minutes. Now we are going to add in our spices. 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon of dhania or coriander powder, half a teaspoon of garam masala, and half a teaspoon of jeera or cumin powder. Now give this a good mix. Once you have mixed it well, allow it to cook for 1 minute. After 1 minute, give it a quick mix. Now we are going to add in the green peppers or the green pepper. Mix this well and allow it to cook for 2 minutes, mixing after every 1 minute so that it cooks evenly. After 1 minute, and after 2 minutes, give it a quick mix. Now we are going to add in the coriander or dhania and the spring onion. Now switch off your stove and give this a good mix. Now the heat from the filling will cook the coriander and the spring onion a bit, releasing its flavor and at the same time making your filling look good with its beautiful green color. So there you have it, guys. Our filling is now done. So just leave it for a minute so that the heat can cook the spring onion and coriander a bit. And after the final minute, give it a quick mix. And you can see how beautiful it looks. And it smells awesome. And look at that, guys. You can see the green coriander. You can see the spring onion. It looks good and it tastes good as well. So now, guys, Cover and set this aside until it cools down. And let's move on to making the samosa pastry. In a mixing bowl, add in 125 grams or 1 cup of all-purpose wheat flour, half a teaspoon of salt. Give this a quick mix so that the salt mixes in and just form a well like this in the center. Now we are going to add in normal tap water, little at a time, to form a nice soft dough. Now, once your dough is formed, we are going to knead it well for 1 minute. Now, if your dough is a bit sticky like mine, just add in a little dry flour. This will solve the problem. And just open it up and knead it for 1 minute. Remember, we want a nice soft dough. So always work with dry flour. This will help prevent the dough from sticking to your work board and when you're rolling, sticking onto your rolling pin. And there you have it, guys. The dough has been kneaded well. Now we're going to cover it and rest it for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes of resting the dough, we are now going to roll it out into a thin square sheet. So first add some dry flour and press it out a bit like this. And when you turn it over, hold the two ends like this and stretch it and then turn. So it will start to shape into a square. Stretch and turn. You see how it turned into a square shape. Stretch and turn. Stretch and turn. So now we're going to roll this out into a square sheet. And there you have it, guys, a square thin sheet. Now take a knife and cut just in front of the end of your workboard and cut the edges off. This way we can shape it into a perfect square. Now you need to fold your sheet over until you touch the other end and just flatten it here so you get a mark. This is your center mark. Now you can cut out your desired size samosa strips. So if you want bigger samosas, you'll cut out bigger strips and just cut out your strips. They all don't have to be the same size. So now once you open it up, cut each one in half. So one long strip will give you two. You can add dry flour on top and stack the next strip on top so it does not stick. Right, guys, let's make our first samosa. First, form a pocket, overlap it like this so the corner sits at the center and you have a overlap like this. Use normal tap water for sticking. Just run it on the edge like this and then overlap it and line it up so your pocket is formed. Now use your thumb to hold the overlap like this to hold your pocket in place, and now add in your filling. Now use your index finger and push your filling down like this. Now at the beginning, press it down at the beginning so it makes your next fold over easy. So once it's flat here, your next fold over will be easy. And then use more water. And complete the folding. Make sure your corners are all closed. And there you have it, guys. Our first samosa is ready. So guys, there you have it. Beautiful samosas. This recipe will give you 12 samosas, and we are going to fry them in vegetable oil. We also have a filling that's left over, which you can store in the fridge for up to 1 week. And during the course of the week, you can always make a batch of pastry like this. You saw how simple and easy it is, and make your samosas and enjoy. Or you can freeze your filling at any time when required. You can remove it from the freezer, thaw it out, and heat it in the microwave. Make a batch of pastry and enjoy making your samosas. Now heat your pan on medium heat, and when the oil is hot and when you add in your samosas, drop the heat to low. Only add in your samosas when the oil is hot. Now add in enough oil just to cover the samosas. You don't have to deep fry them, and you need to turn them occasionally so they fry evenly. And don't forget, guys, once you add in your samosa, drop your heat to low, because we are frying uncooked pastry. So it needs to fry on low heat so the inside of the pastry gets done. And there you have it, guys. Once it turns golden brown in color like this, you can remove them. Now drain out all the excess oil. So guys, there you have it. Beautiful mince and pepper samosas. And I showed you a very simple and easy method and technique to make the pastry. So guys, please give this recipe a try. Please like, share, and subscribe. Until my next video, stay blessed and peace out.